That's fine. It's all a bit red today. Feel a bit red. Don't feel like putting a light on. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Should we turn it off and see what happens? If I put that over there, do that, we're going to have some light. How about that? Pappy Pat, hello. Oh my goodness me. Destroyed today. Crit faced, hello. Turn that one off, leave that one on, turn that one off. Carrot, hello. Remember you, Carrot. What is going on? I think the aircon's on. I'm freezing in there. Got to tell them to turn it off. What is going on, Bowler Hat? How are you doing? How are you doing, sir? How can I have... I don't understand. I've liked my own live. How do I do that? That's new, unless I'm... No, I'm in the right place, aren't I? No, I haven't got the wrong account, have I? No, I'm in the right account. That's bizarre. Good. I've only created 10 and I've sent you the wrong one. It was your 10. Oh, come on. Whew. Yeah, there we go. I finished my stuff early today and I feel sick, so I'm not going to get any benefit from it whatsoever. How about that? That's not fair, is it? Yeah, good. Yeah, I would have thought you know a lot of them, the knowledge that you've been sharing. I'll have to have a look. Oh, dear. Whew. Ugh. Oh, my word. I'm destroyed again. That run has killed me. Yeah. Oh, good. Use that one, turn it down a bit. Burning my eyeballs. Turn that one down anyway, can't we? Not with that. With that. Ah, that's better. Catherine 5. Catherine 5 is beautiful. I like Catherine 5. Purple's good, isn't it? My favourite episode is the one, the clip. I should not call it an episode because it's not an episode. But the latest one I've just uploaded is my favourite because I've been waiting to release that character since the beginning, and I was going to do it on the first go, and I thought it was too much. So I've waited 23 days to get that character out, and finally I did it today, so I'm very happy. Even though I feel terrible today, absolutely terrible. 4 paracetamol in, and I still feel terrible. But there we go. Very quick to do that. Very quick as well. It's always, as I've said a couple of times to people, it's always amazing me how fast I can create characters now. It's bizarre. It's very weird. Oh, we got the other thing on. Just I do that. That's it. Roberta, hello. Cherisk, hello. Audio Dubs, hello. That's another blast from the past. I remember that ID. Yeah, the judge is cool. Yeah, I love the voice. Someone said it sounded a bit like Alan. What's his face? I'm not going to remember a thing now, am I? But yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really good. And he came to life very easily. Could do a load more with him easily. Well, there's more coming. I can. 2 rings a bell as well. But there we have it. All good fun. Not that I sound like I'm having good fun now because I've got an enormous headache. But that's the way it goes. We do live. We go. Yeah. What's going on then? What is going on? So this week I've been planning I've planned this week because it's the end of the first 28, 24, 27, 28 episodes, clips. So I did plan it. Normally I don't really plan it. It's more, I haven't planned it. I think the first one I thought about, it wasn't that long, 5 days. I knew, but yeah, I thought about it a lot more than that, but I didn't know what to do and how embarrassing it was going to be. And it was pretty embarrassing, but I got it out of the way. The first one. That was hard, mentally, if not. And I recorded a few of that just because the darkness and stuff, I forgot about darkness. Darkness is such a pain. If you ever seen in films when they do darkness, it's like they switch the light off and it's as light as it is, it just is a different colour. That's what they do. Watch next time when someone goes and turns the light off, they switch the light off and you can see someone's basically switching the purple light on or the blue light to make it look like the nighttime. But it's not the nighttime, it's just as bright as it was before. So that's an absolute faff when you do camera stuff. If anyone of you know cameras, it's an absolute pain in the bum and it still looks too dark on what I've done. So yeah, I'm not saying hello to anyone. That's really rude, isn't it? But yeah. Yeah, but shooting in the dark, doing film in the dark is very. I am AI. How are you doing? Shooting in the dark is very troublesome. What I should have done is turned it right up, but it doesn't matter. I think the way I wanted to do it as well was not show. First clip I did that I didn't want to show everything. What I wanted to do is give it some intrigue as well. So you kind of like, what is this? Because I knew a few people would watch it. So all good. Daniel, hello. Patricia, hello. It's making a noise. Thank you. Thanks for the gift. That's very kind. I am AI. How you doing? Hello. I've said hello to Ellie. I haven't said hello to. Yeah. But yeah, shooting in the dark. Oh, shooting in the dark is exactly it. It's like, oh. So that was 3 or 4 times I had to go back and do that, but that's the way it was. I don't care. It was great. I look back at it now and it's exactly what I hoped it was going to be. Bizarrely. But yeah, I'm happy, even though I'm a bit destroyed. Again, I need to get normal, don't I? It's a rice. Bad food. No. There we go. It's not the best, most energetic part of my day today. At what's it? 4 o'clock now. 4:30. My word. Lee. Sarama, hello. Alexandra, hello. Brad, hello. There we have it. There we have it. All a bit. What's today then? Tuesday. Everyone's been a bit subdued today. Very subdued. No one's the normal place I go when I see like lots of people's posts. Not many. Not many posts. What's going on? Hi, Patrick again. Says you come back. Tretty, hello. But yeah, Tuesdays. 6. All good. All good. What's going on then? Anyone got any questions? What are they up to? Nothing? Just Tuesday afternoon. That's a terrible camera on my laptop. It's an Apple as well. Looks so much worse than the phone. It's the light. As soon as it's bad light again, that's it. It's gone. Oh, shall I play a piece of music? Yeah, let's play a piece of music. I really love this today. This was this one. No, it was playing on my headphones. Let's just swap it over, otherwise you won't be able to hear it. Just going to blast out now. Film score. Let's go here. Have you heard of a movie called Immortal Ad Vitam by... No, I haven't. Immortal Ad Vitam. Yeah. I was thinking about creating a workflow where I do a face swap on the frames itself. Yeah, who was doing that? What were they doing? Yeah. Yeah, I remember the product now. Yeah, it is smart, but yeah, slow again. You know, obviously what I'm doing with the daily show, speed is more important than quality. And I know that is wrong. Not wrong, it's just different because that's what we've got to do. So I wouldn't say it's wrong, that's the wrong word. It is not the normal, but I'm not doing a normal thing, so it is pretty nuts what I'm doing. But yes, I really like this. Yeah. I've got to do a flash goal. I know I've got to do these things. If I do what TikTok tells me, then it'll show it to more people and everything else. So I've got to go through the pain. Sorry. A slice of sci-fi nuttiness. Yeah, I like some of the sci-fi nuttiness. They're really clever. There was. Do you remember the one about? Do you remember the one about where the guy wakes up in the future and everyone else is stupid? Now, if I would have seen that 10 years ago, oh, it's total junk. Now they're talking about AI making people stupid. I think, geez, that kind of thing could like come true now. So yeah, Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I really like this. I would definitely do a lot more with editing this, but I love this as well. You know them all, Bob Harry Browning, don't you? That's Idiocracy. Idiocracy? I can't even say it. I know what you're supposed to say. What is going on with me? I'm tired. That's what it is. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I can't remember how to say it. I'm gonna look up the pronunciation now. It's not idiocracy. It's not. You pronounce it differently. I can't remember. Was it banned? It says it. No, it wasn't banned. It's got terrible reviews, but $2.5 million that was made for. Looks like it as well, but yeah, I think it may have been that you told me about that, or lots of people told me about that. Yeah, it is brilliant. Come on. I'm going to have a look at how to say it because it's annoying me now. It's not idiocracy, it's. Oh. Idiocracy. Idiocracy, that's it. Idiocracy. Couldn't get it. Salamat, hello. It is brilliant. It is brilliant. I've watched it. Absolutely brilliant. It's like it's almost like a. Oh my god! I'm just losing marbles here. It's like a Mickey take out of a lot of the 70s sci-fi stuff. It's like almost like a remake of something else that you'd think. It's so good. But yeah. So some of the crazy ones, some of the really stupid ones. And I look at, Fifth Element, I saw again last week because someone else was watching it. And I look at that and I really hated the announcers and the sort of the soap opera bit in it. I really hated it. Almost turned me off the whole film because it's so stupid. And they're so annoying. But yeah, it makes you think. And it's like, that was like 30 years ago. And it's basically the same thing as today, where everything's got to be like live recorded. People like do lives all the time. Oh yeah. But it is. Yeah. Yeah. And they talk about, the video everywhere and, the biggest show and all that. That's what's happening right now. So yeah. It's crazy, but it's true. Idiocracy. Idiocracy is the pronunciation I was looking for. Yeah. So much to learn from. So much to learn from. So many different shows. And yeah, that list, I can't believe how many I don't know. Probably 90% of that list now because ChatGPT really hi Ren because ChatGPT basically what I should do is start a little sci-fi club. That's what I should do. That's what we should do. Get a few of us together. The sun looks like it's just going to be snow here. That's what it looks like. It looks dark, dingy. Not here, Ren. Renaissance. Daniel, Renaissance. Yeah. Looking out the window, looking at the sunshine, sitting in there. Renaissance. I didn't know there was any other. I really like Cowboys and Aliens. I really love that. I thought it was excellent. No. Oh, is it cartoon, is it? A whole film is on YouTube, so I don't know why that was. Unless it's one of those. Yeah, that's why I'm seeing it, because I hate cartoons. But I'll watch it now. I'll put it here. I will watch it. Yeah, I just can't get on with it. Cartoons. I don't know why. The amount I used to watch as a kid, but yeah, it just doesn't compute. Okay, I'll have a look. Yeah. Sat here. Really, it's dark. 4 o'clock in the afternoon already now. It's going to leave, or 4:40. I'm going to look out the window now. Because I close them because of the screens. No, it's winter. Winter. That's what it's going to be. I am AI. Thank you very much for the roses. Thank you very much. Yeah, Sin City. Yeah, I didn't. DLR 29. How are you doing? Yeah. Sin City was good, but not my favourite. It was. Yeah, took it in a different direction. I can't remember what the story is. It's a bit hammy. That's what I thought. But yeah, I think there's a lot to be learned. Okay, your message has been flagged, DLR. I'm just telling you, and yours. I am AI. Don't know why. Nothing wrong with either of those. So I'm just going to do that. I don't know why it's done that. Yeah. I'm just telling you so you know. WW2, I'm sure that was the reason. The flagging is gone. It was pretty tight before. Now, really, people get. Someone said hello and it blocked them. It flagged it. So yeah, I'm going to tell you. I always say, guys, one question: why is my person now? TikTok are now doing anything with boobs, yeah. So anything with boobs, they're going to de-rank. Just to let you know, I'm on Red Note, and if there's anything like that, there's what people do is they put something over the top because they know it's going to be de-ranked. Yeah, TikTok have gone from 50% to 80% this next bit, and AI. The other thing I heard, whether it's right or not, you never know. Some of these gurus say this is the next thing, but one of the things they said, if it's at all AI generated and you don't put AI on there, it won't go. Yeah. Just to let you know. You should check out some of the people talking about it. But yeah, basically, what was the major things? It was put AI if it's AI, anything remotely sexually orchestrated or positioned, it will be basically deranked. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, anything with the URL. Who did it? Wasn't on here, or someone else? I got to tell them. If you put a URL anywhere, if you say .com on a video, normally it will be deranked. If that's the word, restricted. Oh God. So yeah. Just it. Oh God, I pushed the wrong button. Yeah, just to let you know. Anything like that. Any salesy that's not, because they're trying to get all the sales through TikTok Shop. They're trying to do all the promoting so they get paid, or someone buys a product and they get paid. So yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? It's not stupid for them to do that. But yeah, so think about that. And I am AI, yes. Yeah. We can have a talk about what you're doing, but yeah, you're doing all right, aren't you? Doing very well. Yeah, yeah. So I would, it's short-lived anyway. Yeah. Let's have a look at your stuff again. Yeah, I would, I'm in 200 view jail right now, remember? So I'm not exactly the best person to be where I am. And I do understand. So let's talk about very quickly where I am. Like 300 jail. I've got like 12, 13 videos now that I'm doing 3 or 4 posts a day on TikTok, which will increase the video. I'm going to change the video next week, I think. And yeah, just do it like that. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Consistency always pays off. If you're away for a while like me, and I've been very sporadic many times, so I come on, loads of videos, and then stop. It doesn't like it. It just wants you to keep pushing. So consistency, unfortunately, consistency or inconsistency upwards, where you're posting loads of videos. That is the other trick. Anyway, where are we going? Let's go to yours. So that's where I am, and that's what I'm doing now is posting, and I'll post more. Where are we going? Okay, let's find you. It's not even going to show me you, are you? Let's see if I can go back here and bring you up that way. Yeah, you got no, but you got pipe. And you've got, there we are. First on my, that's why. Yeah. So yeah, you can see, you can see the ones that are, that one went through. I would just try, I would just try fully dressed if I were you, and try that. Now I'm lost. Now lost the thread. Yeah, talk about what you're doing. One is reviewed by human, and now one is yeah. Hi MK. Yeah. So what I would do is, you're live as well, are you? What I would do is try something with the character. I think the character is excellent. I think you've done a fantastic job at building that. So crank out a few without the top, or just change the top. Try that. Yeah, that's great. I said to you a while back, it's that's it. Now you've got your character. You sing, use it to build something now. But yeah. If you're happy with that, then go and do something. But yeah, you can see. Look, I can see on here the ones that don't do well. As soon as it's got loads of cleavage, that's it. Even looked at the thumbnail, you can see the thumbnail. But yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, I know you are. We all are. But yeah. What would I do? Take her on a journey. Go and do something. That's what I'd do. It's tough where you are. You got to come out of it. So I would really. It's not connecting what you're doing. So I would just try now some other stuff. But yeah, you've the thing that you've got is you've got a strong character. You know how to generate it. You know it can do stuff. Keep the same voice, and then take her on a little journey somewhere. Do that. Yeah, do that. Don't keep doing the same thing over and over again, like I'm doing. I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen is it's about 40 to 50 videos, and you can't do all of those in one day. You have to do them over 40, 50 days, and then, hi Matt, and then one of them goes 10,000, 3,000, 2,000, 4,000, or 100,000 if you're lucky. Yeah, if I look back some of the ones I did early on, I'm very good, Matt. You, yeah, some of the videos I did really early on were terrible. God, they were terrible. 15,000, 20,000, just the right thing at the right time. So yeah. It's very engaging what you're doing. She's very realistic, isn't she? Very realistic. I think that's the key. There are no shortcuts. Because if you get a shortcut, you do the shortcut, and then someone closes the shortcut, and then you have to go back and do whatever you had to do in the first place anyway. Create something good. That's it. That people want to watch. Unfortunately, that Mr. Beast was right. What's that? Say that again, your last one. What's going on, Matt? Thanks for the likes. Appreciate that. Yeah. Quality. Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing. Tremendous. So realistic. But yeah. So I would look at your. You just got to do. You got to do more than that. People are not going to come back just for that. What is the thing you're going to do? How are you gonna play this? What's she going to be? trying to think if I did both my music things today. No, I thought I didn't. YouTube. Amazing how quiet it is. I don't know why. Yeah, you've got to create a story or a thing. You know, I'm not saying mine will work, but I know what I'm doing. I have it all worked out. What I don't have worked out is supposed to be doing my music, and I didn't do it. So I'm going to do that now while we're speaking. Hello, YouTube. Hello, hello. Yeah. But yeah, have a stop doing what you're doing. Start thinking about what you're doing rather than doing a variation of what you're doing. That's what I would do. So, what does she do? Where does she go? Has she got any pets? Has she got any friends? That's what I would try. I mean, awakens theme. No worries. Yeah. You know, you cracked it. I don't mean the views, I mean the creation part of it. So you've got that. Stop working on trying to make that better or whatever you're trying to do with it. And you've got to create something now. You've got to think. Go and have a look at other people's stuff. What are they doing? How are they doing it? What is going to work? What's working for someone else that's got exactly the same kind of thing? Yeah. Yep. Ren's right. Yeah. Some of the best ideas are so simple. You know, you can take one idea and then you can change it. Yeah. I'm just going to say that the Alien guys, I'm sure you've both seen that, where they're basically it's two aliens in a bar, they tell a joke and that's it, or multiple jokes. But I can find it fast. Let's see if I can find it. Oh. Jokes. Yeah, boom. Yeah. Actually, it's probably ripped off from loads of people, actually. No, Len. Len, yeah. Creator Len. L.E.N. Yeah. Yeah. But these are so simple jokes. You know, 12 second, that video's got millions of views. Millions. So simple. But yeah, and you know, what do you want to do with it? Is the goal. I would, there's loads of, hello YouTube. There's loads of talk of, UGC characters coming out and doing promotions. It's extremely hard to get deals, but if that's your plan, then do some of that. If you're looking to create adverts with her, that's what I would do. I would start doing ads. Do the thing that you want to do. If it's story, create a story. But yeah. Oder sie. No, my German's pretty bad. I could probably work out. Or oh, come on, TikTok. Maybe. Oh, yeah, I probably know why it's rubbish as well, because of the slow. It's doing some weird stuff. Is that I'm logged in my normal on the phone, not in the network. There we go. Let's try again at your. I don't even know what he said. Ren, you're obviously. Yeah. What is it doing? It's not doing. Every time I click a button, it doesn't work. Hello, YouTube. One sec. Hello, YouTube. God, it's a terrible picture on the laptop, isn't it? It really is shocking. I'm sure if I turn the light on, it was a bit better, but should we turn the red on? No, just as bad. God, I look awful. I feel terrible as well. Oh. Mr. Pixel Guy. Hello, Mr. Pixel Guy. I'm going to say hello. I could just say it, can I? How are you doing? I'll say it in there as well. Hello, hello. I've taken 4 tablets for paracetamol for a headache. When you take too many tablets and you're a bit like, oh, I'm kind of hanging right now. Good, Mr. Pixel Guy. Your ID rings a bell. Why does it ring a bell? It goes to your channel now. No. There's a little rude cat on there. That's all I can see. But what are you doing, Mr. Pixel Guy? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's loads. I could give you 10 ideas now. Shall I give you 10 ideas? Let's do some ideas for AI. I can't even say it. Can't speak today. Yeah. That cat is so rude, isn't it? So rude, that cat. Talk about someone's idea on YouTube here. See if this works, doing 2 at once. Or maybe I should put them there, but I like it so I can go there. Yeah, Mr. Pixel Guy. Yeah, something. Yeah, 10 ideas. So we're doing 10 ideas for someone's TikTok who's got a half-clothed, should we say that? A pretty girl, and TikTok's not letting the videos out. So let's think Are you both German? Is that what's happening? Am I the only English guy here? Is that what it is? Or is it? It's German, isn't it? So let's give you 10 ideas of stuff to do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the one out here, aren't I? That's what's happening. Let's go. So we've done number one, we did the jokes. Number two, I would try some ads. Yeah, bizarre, isn't it? There we go. Do you know when I travelled around the world, I went around the world for a year. The amount and the English, and in my head, always the English and the Germans don't get on because that's the way it always has been. It's like, oh yeah, they're like the Germans and the English football and all that stuff. Do you know what? I travelled more with Germans through that year than any other nationality. Always German. You're Dutch. Oh, sorry. I do apologise. Well, I would say Dutch, probably about third or fourth nationality I travel with. Nice. But yeah, the amount of times that I ended up somewhere, I sit down and I go, oh, where are you from? I go, England, and I go, Germany. It was like laughable. And when I was traveling was the time that the English beat the Germans 5-1, Michael Owen. So yeah, I had great fun telling all the Germans I was traveling with about the oh, come on, what is going on here? I don't know what it's doing, Ren, but it keeps the filtered comma thing is just not working. There we go. So I guess you're not allowed to use the word aliens anymore. Crazy. Pixel guy, what's going on? Yeah, let's do your list. My creative brain is at its minimum right now, but let's do some. So, do some ads. Try some ads. Yeah, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, that kind of stuff. Just do any ads. Just do that. Do her in a different setting. I think that's great from Ren there. Like she's going to the office, she's going cycling, she's going camping, she's going running. Don't do small clothes for her. What else we see? I would do her giving some information. So I would try and get some kind of information over. That could be a recipe, it could be AI video, but I don't suggest you do that because everyone's doing that. Even though I'll probably do, I don't want to do anymore. I might have to. What else? Hello, Mr. Pixel Guy. Are you doing AI video? What else? What else can we do on the channel? I would do her in craft, going to other places. I would do her talking about herself simply. First, I would set up a certain language. Yeah, English is going to be the most universal, but yeah, then I would say the challenge you've got is whether the American split is going to change that again. They've probably got enough users in each country to do it. Oh, my eyes. Everything. I need some sleep, some food, and a nice hot bath. That's what I need. That would be good, wouldn't it? What do you think, Mr. Pixel Guy? Yeah. What else can we give you? Cars. What else? I would try that. The information exchange is good. You know, but yeah, yeah. How many you got? There's quite a few there for you. Do a CI. A CI? Yeah. Yeah, you've done all the hard work of generating it so you get the same person every time. That's not easy. You know, the video I just did for myself, you know, I look at that and go, yeah, that one's all right. That one's not great. They're me, but they're not really me. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you tried that. Fine. Yeah. Corporate identity. Treat it like, you know, Phil.ai is really like, you know, set up as a business. Start that. It's not gonna. But yeah, I would try a few things. Don't just do once. You could do. That's the other way to do it. Just do completely random, different ones every time. Do that. That's a great little tip that I saw before, where you go, okay, it's got to be completely different to the last one, and then just try 10, and then see what happens. And one of those will kick off, and then you just drill down that one. But yeah, it's again what you want to do. This is the challenge. You know, some of the ones I see and I go, you're hating this, aren't you? They're getting millions of views, but you can see they're hating it. The quality's getting less, the ideas are getting less. You can just see like they're losing the excitement in doing anything. And you know what's going to happen is as soon as it drops off, they'll just stop, because it always drops off at some point. Some of the massive creators I've seen getting 200 views is mad. Shocking how bad. I still remember, oh my God, I hope she's okay. But yeah, social media manager who basically built her business around getting views, like another guy I'm thinking of as well. Basically created, you know, this is how you get views on TikTok. This is my business. Buy this and I'll help you do it. Getting 200 views, you know, and that's it. What you got then? How are you going to go forward from that? So yeah, it's not easy. Not easy, but yes, I would say to sum it up, you've got to definitely do something you want to do. Yeah, I would think corporate identity, even if it's not going to be like the proper business. I would think like corporate identity. That's what I would. I would think it like that. But yeah, I would definitely have a bit of a plan of what you want to do. What do you want to do with it? And how long does it take you? You know, this is the thing that I'm working on now. I'm working on a story. Yes, I'm working on lip sync. I'm working on the. If I showed you the list of stuff that I'm working on every day, it is in. I don't think many people would have the ability to do it. I just can't see it. It's too intense. It's too intense, and I'm not bigging myself up. I just, you know, to write a story every day is incredibly hard. Even if you've got a really good understanding of the story, and I have, but it's still, you know, I'm slicing it up to 60 seconds of a story. It's almost impossible to do that. You know, some people take that is their job. That's what they'll do every day. I'm doing that. Then I'm doing, you know, the music attached to it, the editing, the sound, the pacing of that story. It's got to connect to the other story. It's got to connect to the story before, and it's got to be interesting within itself. It's immensely difficult. Immensely difficult. I knew it was going to be tough, but yeah, it is. And I'm probably gauged. Sometimes it's really been tough. Sometimes it's been really easy. But yeah, it is extremely difficult. So I would definitely have a plan and work out. Time was the thing that I talked about earlier. Time is the key. Creativity is the best way to kill your creativity is do 12 hours every day forever. So yeah, I think it's so much to learn. But yeah, I would try and get. Hi, Cynthia. I would try and get a system where you're not killing yourself every time. Great. Okay. It's like look. I look at some of these sci-fi creators, and I think brilliant. Three posts a month. You know, they're fantastic. But unfortunately, the way we are now is that you need to do more. So yeah, quality is a challenge. Time's also a challenge, and frequency is a challenge as well. So there's so many things to work out. So then you've got to boil it down to what you can do, when you can do it, how much time you've got to do it, and how you're going to use the time as efficiently as possible. You can hear how tired I am. I've done 23 days so far, every day. So yeah, Ren, and you know, I'm not knocking anyone that says they can't do it. I'm not. I know what it is. I know what it takes. I know that not everyone is built like that. You know, some people can't do stuff. That is the way it is. And very quickly they'll find out. You know, very quickly. And that's good, because then you know you're not going to do it. But for me, unfortunately, I know I can do it. I know I can do it. And I've done it before. My top phase when I was growing 2.5 years ago on here, when my views were going nuts, I was doing up to 6 videos a day. 6-minute videos a day. I do not know how I did that. I remember being very tired at the end of that little stint. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how much effort. Hi, Jake, if you're there. But yeah, it's a lot of effort, and you've got to be a certain kind of person. And yeah, I tell you what helped me is doing lots of ads. Lots of ads is a horrendous, uncreative. It just sucks your soul, because any creativity that you've got will go in very quickly to the process, and then it's just basically most of the ads you kind of create are like, you know, a day you spend a bit working it out, maybe 2 days working out the basic idea, and then it's just work. Then it's just grinding away with the actual process. So yeah, it's tough. But that's what taught me, and that's why I find it very tough to do ads now. Very tough. It's very creatives suck. Yeah. But that's the way it is. But yeah, with I think there's a lot of ways that you can get round and cheat yourself to do stuff that you probably wouldn't do. Lots of ways, if that's what you want to do. So yeah, tell yourself a big story. That's the best start. Tell yourself a big story, and then basically, this is where you're going. That's how it's going to work. If you do this, you'll get that. That's it. And even, every sports person does that. Every successful person will do that. Work hard now for stuff later. And then suddenly you got what you wanted. You're too old to do the sport anymore. You've succeeded and done everything you wanted to do, and then that's it. Then you just eat donuts and give up. But yeah, so going back to time, effort, systems, processes, whether you're that kind of person and everything else, make it enjoyable, make it small. If you're going to start small, if you've got other stuff to do, if you're doing other stuff, do that and focus on making it enjoyable and making it achievable. 60-second videos is my tip. Monetization is 101. So if you do 60 seconds, it won't get monetized. Even if you get 1 million views, it won't get monetized. And then, unfortunately, TikTok will send a video for 60 seconds because they know they don't have to pay out on it. Of course they would. Yeah. What's your goal, Ren? Thanks for the follow. I didn't even say. Cynthia. Yeah. So what I look at it is creativity's in a box. You got to sit in the box, and then you can create. If you create around the box and put your stuff all over it, then you're spending time messing about with stuff. You're better off Dr. Zeus in it rather than going crazy. Dr. Zeus had, 27 words, go and write a book. And you think, oh, there's no creativity in that. Yeah, there's a massive amount of creativity in that. So think of it like that. Think of putting 4 walls around a system, a thing. If I told you what I do with my brain every day to do what I do, most people would give up when I tell them. So I'm not going to tell you how I coax myself into doing what I'm doing. But that's what you got to do. It's a game. Your body wants you to keep safe and not do stuff that's going to hurt it. That's it. So, yeah. But you want to do this, which takes time, effort, energy, and everything else. Yeah. I would say that's a very good goal. 60 seconds a day is a great goal. Some of them are going to be terrible. Do you know what? I've just talked about one of my biggest ever videos, 500,000 views, whatever it is. 80% of the comments hate because it was a AI product for music creators, and all the music, attacks on me, attacks on stuff. I looked awful, sunburn, hair everywhere, like I do now, looked terrible. And that'll be the video there. It goes viral. The one that it took me 60 seconds. I did not edit it. I just pushed them on. So don't worry about the quality. The quality is, I think it means less and less now than it ever has done. You know, so many people are getting millions of views straight to camera. So many. It must have increased. They say they still want quality. Yeah, quality means a strong light and a good camera, which most people got a good camera and a strong light and sound. But yeah, 60 seconds a day. If you can do that, whatever it is, that's brilliant. Yeah, and as I said, it's what I'm doing is I know I'm on day 23, that hopefully one of my first 50 videos of kind of starting again will pop off. And as soon as it does that, then hopefully people will come back to the videos. You still there, Mr. Pixel Guy? Hope this is helping. Ren, did I see your latest vid? The challenge is you don't know which video it is. So I probably did, but it might have been one from like a month ago. Are you going to be, Bella Rice, the first blockage of this conversation? I'll have a look at your last video. Do you want me to do that, Ren? Let's have a look. There you are. Yeah, you want to pin some videos as well. Pin the good ones at the top. You know, if you've got ones with lots of views, yes, you've got. That's what I would do. You've got one at 2.5, one at 2,700, one at 3,000. I put those three at the top, pinned, Ren. Yeah, I'd do that. The reason I haven't done it with mine is because they're not so relevant now. Yeah, just pin them. You know how to pin them, don't you? You'll work it out. 3 buttons at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, they're great. You know, the only reason I wouldn't do it is if you've got terrible content. They're not. They're really good, even if they're maybe a bit old now. When was that? And they look the same as well, which is cool. And you like kind of get that theme going. But yeah, pin those. But yeah, you're late. Yeah, dangerous that is. Yeah, I wouldn't go down that route. There's a guy who was on here before who does horror, and it's tough. It is tough. And yeah, you got away with it, but I wouldn't be careful because you could get. I would do your sci-fi stuff. That's what I would go. Yeah, I think there are a lot of us. I think the AI thing is getting. Yeah, it is. It is, Ren. It is, Ren. So this is what I. This is where I see success. I see it in finding what you love, doing it. So going into a little box. So I'm going to sci-fi. I'm going to do ships. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and then work on doing different ones. And then as soon as you get one that goes, do another one and see if you get that one to go, and then again and again, and then just yeah. I'm going to go soon as well. But yeah, hope that helped. But yeah, that's why. But yeah, so you're almost Yeah, I don't know whether, I'm no expert, God. I got millions of views by accident. But yeah, I would say what I didn't do was double down on the same thing. And I've done that with music videos and it's worked. So do that. Do that. Find something that's going to be right, and then double down on that kind of thing. Okay? But yeah, see you later. Dinner time, yeah. I got it 5:30, isn't it? Or 6:30. Right then, I'm going. Have a look at my videos. Still not letting your comments go through. And I want people following me, that's why I did it, who like my art, not only my ships or yeah, I know it's tough. Yeah, tell that to Picasso. You know, just because you're an artist doesn't mean people are going to like your art. And yeah, how many music bands hate their biggest hit? How many? You know, it's very difficult. Very difficult. You can't have the decision on what's good and what's not, unfortunately. You wish you could say, yeah, this is good, everyone like it. I wish you could, but you can't. Hello, Ron. Are you? Well, there you go. There you go, Ren. So you know a lot more than that. Yeah. But I think from what I've seen, the people that win will do the same thing every time. Over and over and over. It's the same in business, Business is they say business is boring. You get an order, you ship it. You get an order, you ship it. Do that 1,000 times a day. See how exciting it is. Yeah. 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 It doesn't mean that everyone wants to hear you play the kazoo, does it? That's the problem, right? You might want to play the kazoo, but no one wants to listen to it. And that's what you don't know. But yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better after this conversation. Thanks, anyway. Right, I'm going as well. I've got to recover. How I'm doing what I'm doing, I do not know. I do not know. Because I'm determined, because I'm probably totally insane. Is that there's a very good chance. I'd like to think that's because there's a slim difference between genius and madness, but I don't think it's that. I wish it was that, but I don't think it is that. But anyway, right then, I'm going. Thanks very much. I still like my phrase. Life is a film. The only difference between life and film is one letter. And that letter is M in film and E in life, which means me. So be the hero in your own movie called Life. How about that? That's good, isn't it? Do that. Right then, I'm off. See you very soon. Right. Enjoy your food. See you soon. Right. Paid Rocket, Phil. Paid Rocket. Who are you? Rocket on you. The idea of fully virtual web. It's weird, isn't it? Thanks, Ran. Oh, still on here. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks for the 2 people that you sent me. I appreciate that.